playing some more Mystic Quest Legend or Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I still will call it Mystic Quest Legend till I inevitably die, because that's what I knew it as a child. That's what it's called in my heart, in my European heart. I didn't know what Final Fantasy was back then, god damn it. And I was still happy, kinda, whatever. We're nearing the end of the game. As with Final Fantasy VII, we're not that far away from the end. And since tomorrow is a holiday, where I live, I'll probably play a bit longer, but I don't think I will power all the way through. We'll see. I have no idea how much longer. Like, I have no idea how long the last dungeon is, for example. We'll kind of play it by ear. Ah, we're in the Alive Forest. My favorite kind of forest. Yeah, last time we got Kaylee back, which is the axe-wielding woman companion. The first companion we had actually in this game. And we got her back because we ran into a big-ass tree, pretty much a proto-deco tree, a couple of years before Ocarina of Time. That wouldn't let us through. So we were like, hey, we know a woman who can talk to trees, so let's fucking go, I guess. We got it back, and now I actually just have to remember how we get to the freaking big-ass tree. They are. And they confused the shit out of me as a child, because they point out of the level. And I don't know why. Also, again, look how much stronger Kaylee is than us. Just as a reminder, I did like every fight. Not every fight in every dungeon, but I did every battleground till the end. And she's still 6 levels higher than I am. I love this game. It's such a big clue. A big clue that I probably shouldn't follow it, because that would mean I would leave the area. Which is not what I don't want to do. Is she scaling with me? No. The companions in this game have a fixed level every time you get one. And that's the thing why it's so high when they join your party, because they don't level. And so by the time that they leave your party, it's supposed to be either you are like you caught up to them or you're slightly ahead of them. No, it's a fixed level. She will always be level 31 when you get her for the second time. So in theory, you can just grind it out to be ahead of her before she joins, but it's so much you will have to grind, because 5 levels is a lot, that it's just absolutely not worth it. Also, this game is generally not that great attack, my confused man. It's generally not that hard. There's some bullshit in it. I mean, I still remember the ice giant that I struggled with. But generally it's not that hard that you actually need to grind. No, we are not following the arrow until we find the next arrow. Here's the freaking fake-ass deco tree. Oh, great tree spirit of the forest, please let us through to Windia. I'll let you through if you can whack the monsters inside of me. Whack? If that's the way you want it. It literally is, it pretty much is the deco tree. You have to go in and kill the monsters. Let's whack everyone. I'm pretty sure you just have to... yeah, exactly. Not kill, just whack. Pretty sure you only have to kill the boss. It would be weird for this game to make you kill every single person. Oh my god, I got petrified. I should probably heal before I save. I always press the wrong button. There we go. My eternal crux, pressing the wrong button. It happened in Final Fantasy VII all the time. It will happen here all the time. Yeah, don't you dare do that. Oh man, I miss this game. This is such a comfort game for me. Because it's just very simple, but fun, you know? Oops. I think the reason I always press the save, I always open the save menu, is because that's the button to open the menu in Final Fantasy VII. They all look so cute. This game, the sprite work has such an insane amount of charm. And I mean, especially this late in the game, there are a lot of color-swapped enemies. So the variety does lack a bit in the end. But man, the changing sprites, I still like. It's just such a fun idea. Neck check. Don't you neck check me? I am very happy that tomorrow's a holiday. I still have to work on Friday, but yeah, just not having to get up tomorrow at 6 a.m. is worth a lot. Not having to go to bed at like, I don't know, 10 p.m. tonight. And also I can take the time tomorrow to work on a modular patch, which I want to do. Or please quake them. God damn it. Work on a modular patch. Play some more Metaphor. Obviously. I've been enjoying that game so much. And maybe set up my new phone that I got today in the mail. The thing is, if I do that, if I set up my new phone tomorrow, I will have to bring both of my phones to work because the two-factor authorization for a lot of our systems is tied to my phone. Not to my phone number. It's tied to my phone. And I can swap. I can't manually swap it over to the new phone. But to get to that interface, I need to log in with two-factor authorization, which I have on my old phone. It's not really thought out, in my opinion. It is pretty annoying, yeah. But I mean, we're only 2 people there on Friday, and we don't have a lot to do, so I'll probably just do it. I never did the, well, there is a failsafe for people losing their phones. The support team can do it for you. But only if you, like, actually lose your phone. I'm not going to bother them with that. It's not that big of a deal. I never actually did the... Wait, where the fuck am I going? I never did the data transfer, like set up your new phone with the old phone, connect them via USB, and then just have the phones switch everything between them. Which sounds super simple. I've never done it. Looking forward to seeing how easy or not easy that is. It is very handy. Again, in theory, I've never done it. It's also a good pun, but only in German, because Americans, and I mean, not just Americans, English-speaking people don't call mobile phones handy. Which I still very much remember one of my old regular viewers, Business Vulture, when I told that, when I mentioned that during a stream that we Germans called mobile phones handies, he said, and I'm quoting directly, "Please don't call anything other than a hand job a handy." Ah, Business Vulture, miss that guy. It was great. I'm sure he's still great, but he hasn't been able to watch, unfortunately. Yeah, that was my reaction as well. Oh my god, look at that fucking creepy face. I forgot about those. Those are the doors in this tree. We can go over there. I mean, fake Anglicisms are some of my favorite things in, like, the German language. I mean, I've talked about one of my favorite probably actually my favorite movie trilogy is the Modern Planet of the Apes trilogy. I guess it's no longer a trilogy since they made a fourth one. But the Caesar trilogy. Yeah, I love the absurdity of having English words that English people don't use in the German language. It's so weird. And the first movie, the first Modern Planet of the Apes movie, in English, the original title is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And in German, so in Germany, I guess, they called it Planet der Affen, which is Planet of the Apes. Prevolution, which is an English word. That's a stupid word. And it's not even something that is in the original English title. Why? And I recently had another one. I forgot what it was though. Ah, damn it. Oh, this is also not fine. Please don't petrify both of us. No! I just have to kill them. And hope they don't petrify me as well. Yeah, it's pre-evolution. It's so stupid. Why change the title at all? I get that Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is not really catchy in German. It's not really easy to pronounce for the, like, typical German. But if you change the title, why not make it a completely German title? Why do you have an English word? That is an English nonsense word in it. Oh, nice mushrooms. How do I get to that phase? Because there is a big chest after that. Yeah, and there's also stuff like handy. Or we say WLAN, like WLAN, for Wi-Fi. Or home office, which is not something that English-speaking people say. I don't know, I find that fascinating. How do I get there? Oh, I can go through here. Never mind then. That's not that difficult. Oh. Yeah, very smart manager decision. No, stop with the petrification and paralysis. And there we go. That's the bullshit that I mentioned that this game sometimes has. Where it can just happen that both of your party members get petrified and, well, the fight's done. Because you only have 2 party members like this. You can't really have... You can easily get stuck in a loop. Where, like, one gets a status effect like petrification, so the other has to heal them, and then one of the party just gets petrified again, so the other one has to heal, and again and again. I mean, I can use a spell, I guess. I don't know what these would be weak to. Maybe Blizzard? Yeah. No, I mean, weak, but not really weak. That was not a lot of damage. It's like a peach. You mean when they turn the belly up? I can kind of see that. Thankfully, poison in this game doesn't tick when you're out of the fight, so there's no real reason to heal it for now. Since she will be getting poisoned the next time we encounter a toad, anyway, which is now. This wouldn't be nearly as bad if Kaylee could kill them with one hit. Or one of us would be immune to petrification. I think there is an armor piece that makes the player character immune to petrification. I'm not sure, though. Definitely none of the party members are immune to petrification. God damn it. Like that. And see, that's what I mean. I just get petrified again. And if you had 3 party members, that wouldn't be a big deal, because you can kind of break out of a loop with 3 members. But not with 2. Did that worm just cast Fireball? Does that worm know the spell Fireball? That seems counterintuitive. I don't know why. I like difficult stuff, but I don't like bullshit. And there is a difference, believe me. This game is not difficult. But there's just some things that aren't great designed, especially like that. I think I mentioned the worst contender for this, I think, is the last boss. The final boss, because there is a way that he can just he petrifies you. He petrifies one character, and before the other one can act, he petrifies that character, and the fight's over. Oh, I didn't even pay attention this time. I mean, I feel like a worm can... Why do I think worms should rather do lightning magic than fire damage? I don't know why that just came as natural to me. I think it's because of Dune, right? Isn't the worm science like lightning? At least in the books. I think in the movie, it's in the modern movie, it's like a storm, like a dust cloud. But I think in the books, like actually lightning, because it's as long as the body. Maybe. Oop. Yeah, give me that, whatever that is. I don't know, by the way. Do you see my mouse? No, you don't. Oh, you do. What these are supposed to be? I mean, these are the eyes. I know that as a child, I kind of thought these were the eyes. I don't know why. They're very visible down here. Maybe it's like a... What's it called? Not a bow tie. A ribbon? It's the crown of a dead tree. That's not satisfying. I'd much rather it be a ribbon. Oh, that's a meteor. Am I missing a spell? I'm missing 2 spells, actually. Okay. I mean, I'm missing revive. I know that. Life, it's called. I don't know what this is. I guess... Holy? Or Ultima? I don't know if Ultima's in this game. Yeah. There's a reason ribbons are the best headgear in Final Fantasy. Multiple Final Fantasies, actually. Definitely the first one. So that even the most stalwart knight and warrior gets a ribbon. It is. Not because it has, like, it gives... It doesn't give a lot of defense. Actually, it might even give no defense. And actually, in Final Fantasy 1, it might not be a headgear. It might be an accessory. I don't think there are, like, dedicated head armor pieces in Final Fantasy 1. But it makes you immune to all status effects. Which basically means without it, the game's the like later stages of the game are unplayable. Because it protects you from like the insta-death attacks. And especially in the last 2 dungeons. They're just enemies that spam instant death. Final Fantasy 1's a fun game. I haven't played that in super long. Since I streamed it last, actually. Oh, did I actually just drop? Well done. Yeah, it is. I could play Final Fantasy 1 again. No, I'd rather play Final Fantasy 3 again. Final Fantasy 3 has been longer, and it is one of my favorite Final Fantasies. No, I don't think I will ever play 2 again. I played Final Fantasy 2 in its entirety 2 times, which is roughly 1.8 times too many. Fuck Final Fantasy 2. I know it has its few defenders. But I'll be completely honest, I just don't get it. It does not grow me. Actually, it made it... replaying it made it worse. It's not like Zelda 2, which is a game that I think does not deserve the hate it gets. This level is fucking confusing. And actually, I always liked Zelda 2, but it is still one of my least favorite Zeldas. But that is actually a game that replaying it has made me appreciate it more. Not with Final Fantasy 2 though. Again, I think I actually dislike it more. That I had to sit through that game a second time. Now granted, I heard that the ports and remakes are better. Like there's a GBA version that's supposedly better. Do we even need to go over there? Not really, huh? Wait a second. We'll do this. But the very concept is flawed. It's just tedious. It's just a really tedious game. It had some interesting ideas, terrible execution. And I am glad that it's no longer the longest running series on my VOD channel. Because it has been. For 4 years. And also it's... The thing is, I shit on Final Fantasy 2 a lot. But it's also these... Like the first Final Fantasy 2 stream I did was the single stream that gave me the most bump in followers I've ever had. No, I don't think there's a hype train for Final Fantasy 2. There's so many cool Final Fantasies to replay if I want to do that. And so many cool Final Fantasies to play for the first time. Which I'm planning to do, which also have a lot of fans. Like, especially 8, which is coming up. Has a lot of dedicated fans. 9 has its dedicated fans. 10 has a lot of dedicated fans. 10 is a lot of people's favorite. 12 is probably where we get into the weird part again. I think I will love it from what I heard. But I think for most people that like Final Fantasy, 12 is not really a game they think about a lot. Okay, now let's go into that mouth. And if I want to replay a Final Fantasy game on stream, I think the most likely contenders are 3, which is, again, one of my favorites. Or 5, if I ever want to partake in the 4-job fiesta. I don't think I'm good enough. I don't know the game well enough as is right now, to play 4-job fiesta. But I like the idea of it. I don't know where I'm going. This tree is huge. I guess it's supposed to be. I guess it's literally called the giant tree. One has to think about it all the time. About Final Fantasy 2, I don't. Sorry to disappoint. Thankfully, these are just some worms, not some toads. Actually, the next game that we're playing after this one on the Wednesday slot is a homage pretty much to like Final Fantasy 1 and 3. It's called Scarmond. Oh my god, those are a lot of worms. It's by a single developer. It came out just like a month ago. Not even a month ago, like 2.5 weeks ago. Cute worms. I like the worm sprite as well. And it's in a like 8-bit style graphically. And it's a smaller type classic turn-based JRPG party-based where you, which I love, not enough RPGs do this anymore. You create your own party from the ground up. That's one of not the main reason that I like Final Fantasy 1 and 3 a lot, but I just like games where I completely create the party so I can make the party members my friends. There are a lot of great RPGs or a lot of great games in general where the companions you get in a party are wonderful, fleshed out characters with their own quirks and backstories. And I love those. Like Chrono Trigger or Baldur's Gate, all Baldur's Gates. Or Mass Effect, of course. But there are also a lot of games where your party members don't really have a lot of character. And I'd rather, if you have that, I'd rather just have full control over the party. So I can yell at my friends when they miss an attack. And Scarmond lets you do that. You have like a classic 4-party setup, and you have, I think, 14 classes to choose from. I don't know if it's like job system where you can switch between classes, or if it's like Final Fantasy 1 where you choose a class in the beginning and your character sticks with it. Both I really like. I love crafting different like party compositions. Of course you would. One of the games that I like to do this the most in is XCOM, like specifically XCOM 2, but also the old XCOM games. I have so many games to play, but I do want to like play another round of XCOM 2 because you were never in an XCOM in one of my XCOM rounds, and I feel like that's not right. Or actually, another game that I want to play because I only started it and never finished it is Wasteland 3. And in Wasteland, you also completely create your 4-people party. And that's a lot of fun. I like that. I think more RPGs should do that again. Just throw character interaction out the window. And say, fuck it, just make your dream party. Let's go. I know that was one of the main reasons that I didn't really get into Valkyrie Chronicles, was it called, I think? It's also an XCOM style game with like an anime aesthetic during a war where you have like it's like a tactical like a tactic RPG, like squad-based RPG. In the vein of XCOM, I'd say. It's a strategy game with RPG elements. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that's what a lot of people prefer, and I get why. And I also really like that. But also, let's be completely honest, there are a lot of games out there that don't have great characters. And if you do that, just give me the option to completely make everyone from scratch. Again, in Valkyrie Chronicles, I didn't get into the game. One of the reasons I didn't really get into the game was because you can't, or Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. In those games, you hire your soldiers, but they have no character, legitimately none, but you can't even rename them. Which you can do in Final Fantasy Tactics, so I don't know why you can't do it in Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I don't know, that kind of sad with me wrong. Just despite it kind of feels like that. What was the quote I heard in the stream? I don't even know by who it was. I don't remember. It was someone playing Donkey Kong 2, I think. And he said, some British dickhead programmed this 30 years ago just to annoy me. And yeah, I feel that a lot. Very accurate. Oh. I still don't know what the refreshers are for. Like, I don't even know when you can use them. I think this is the longest, like, intermittent dungeon. Goodbye. What's down here? Oh, okay. Thankfully, they've been generous with like oh, okay. Just as I was about to say, they haven't been using petrification a lot. I love the dungeons that have this melancholy theme. Which is very juxtaposed to the fucking battle rock theme. I've looked more into the blood porn. Blood porn? No? I'm sorry. I looked more into... Yes, exactly. The Bloodborne inspired TTRPGs. And I'll probably just get them both. But as PDFs first. The one that I was looking at first, the Hollows TTRPG. That's not completely even out yet. There are some free resources and an introductory, like, get started adventure, so you can play it. But the actually, like, main what's it called? Rulebook isn't out yet. But When the Moon Hangs Low is out. God damn it, I just dropped for no reason. Um, you know what? Let's do these 2 drops because I don't even know what they'll do. Well, that's okay. This is very unhelpful. Wait a second. Where the fuck am I? I think this is the first screen, actually. Yeah, I think so. I don't want to leave. Yeah, this is the first screen. Okay. I just walked all the way back. Hey, didn't loot this. Oh, some refreshers. Never mind then. When the moon hangs low is completely out. From what I heard, I think that... Oh, I have to go down there. I think that I like Hallows more. It's more interesting. It's not skill-based, which I find interesting. Like, you don't have any skills, and you just get bonuses for, like, skill checks through your background and equipment. When the moon hangs low sounds like a description for something that is not what it's meant. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean with that. Yeah, and when the moon hangs low is a very traditional, like, D6 skill-based settings. A double meaning, oh, when that moon hangs low. I mean, I get it. The famous testicle moon. What is this one for? Yeah, but I think I like the concept of Hallows more. Oh my god. Not Hallows, Hollows. That's also the one where it mimics the dying and resurrection mechanic from the Soulsborne games. Where if you die, you're not dead, you get brought back. But your sanity starts slipping. But I think that's a really cool concept to play with. So yeah, I will probably take some time. I think I will have, like, prepare something for like 3 settings and then ask some people. Oh, this is just... Never mind then. What they'd like to play. Wait, where the fuck do I go again? I mean, I do have Deadlands and Mörkborg still lying around, which are also 2 settings that I'd like to play. So there's some variety in what I can and want to offer. We'll see. I really would like to have a party again that is actually looking forward to playing. It doesn't feel like it sometimes with my current group. And where we actually get something done. It probably would still just be like once every month or maybe once every 2 weeks at the most. Yeah, it's a lot of potential, and I would like to be Dungeon Master again. Although, I mean, obviously when it's about a freaking Bloodborne inspired RPG, I obviously also like the thought of, right, I have to go down and then up, I think, of having a character for my own. But right now I would prefer to master. It has always been my preferred role. Since I started playing RPGs, actually. Master. I played one adventure. One The Dark Eye adventure. Where I was a PC, a player character. And afterwards, I immediately went to my friend group, wanted to do it for myself, and decided to become Game Master. Stop it! Fucking insta-death. Scourger is a nice name, by the way. Oh no. No! God damn it. Thank you. Who would be better suited to master a Blood Bowl setting? I feel like there are some people. Not Exit. Just maybe not necessarily in my immediate, like, acquaintance bubble, yeah. Well, I can see at least one of my friends being a very good master in a setting like that. I mean, it isn't set in the Bloodborne universe, it's just heavily inspired by it, so... You don't need to know Bloodborne in order to master any of these games. Because the games come with their own lore, which is different from Bloodborne. But it does have that mixture of, like, classic horror, cosmic horror, steampunk, and like Victorian English style. Of course it would. That's why you're not mastering. Slimes. Wait, where the fuck am I going again? Would they? Does that just go to that chest? Yeah, I'm not doing that for a normal chest. I don't think people would call you that. What are you gonna do? Kill him for that? I mean, which game master hasn't killed a PC because the player was annoying? Actually, I haven't. I've only ever killed PCs either when the player wanted it or when I made clear that they could die. And usually if the players did something really stupid. letting them do unnecessary stuff for a long time. I definitely did that. Sometimes I just like to throw my players into situations that I don't even know the answer to. I don't do it often, but sometimes I just think to myself, you know what? Let's just see what they come up with. I don't even have a solution in mind. My most favorite story of that is... I think I told that story already, but who knows when I did, so who cares? For a while, I was mastering a... wait, huh? How do I get in there? Oh, I can go up here. Never mind. I was mastering a Fallout homebrew. Actually, it wasn't really a homebrew because I just made a completely new system. It wasn't that great, but it was like years before the official Fallout TTRPG came out, and it was definitely playable. We played it for like 3 years, and I'm very proud of it still, even though the gameplay is kind of wonky and definitely needed some balancing stuff. But it worked, and we played it for a long time. There was one time where I had my party be abducted by aliens, and they were put through different tests. And one of the tests, and it's still something that my players from back then talk about, was that I put them in a room with 3 things: a stool, a bucket of milk, and a cat. I didn't even have any idea what the fuck they were supposed to do. I gave them no instructions. They were just in that room. I think it was the first thing that they came across. They were just thrown into that room. Like, no context. They didn't even know they were abducted by aliens yet. I'm pretty sure. It's been a long time, but I think basically they went to bed in their camp, and they woke up in a completely like steel-clad room with a bucket of milk, a stool, and a cat. And again, I didn't have a solution. What they did, what I loved, was they spilled the milk, then positioned the stool, and then pretty much made the cat like slip through the milk and knock over the stool. Like, they grabbed the cat and slid her across the milk, so she couldn't really get a grip, and then she slid into the stool and tumbled over the stool. And I just said, passed. That was that test. I don't even remember the other ones. I did like 3 tests, I think. But that's the one that I remember. That's the one that everyone remembers who played it. I'm still very proud of that. This like Fallout homebrew was an excuse to do the like wildest shit imaginable. I also put him in, like, in the Fallout universe, especially in Fallout 3, there are these little pods that you can lie in, and it's basically a like virtual reality machine. Like, your consciousness gets transported into a digital world. And I did that. And I made one of my players play a game which was called Catch the Sausage. And I only gave him the title and said one of you has to participate. So they obviously chose the one with the like highest dexterity, like highest agility in Fallout. He was very surprised when he went into like an arena and had to fight a Deathclaw for no reason. There was no sausage inside. It was a very stressful battle. He managed to kill the Deathclaw. When the Deathclaw died, it turned into a sausage that was flung airborne, and he had to sprint after it to catch it. He almost didn't do it. And then he ate it, which made me kill him. But since it was a virtual thing, he just woke up with a hangover. Like, he woke up with a headache. Fun times. It was more than 10 years ago, I still remember it. Stop with the insta-death! And with the sleeps. I got a comment on a... Yeah, insta-sleep death. I got a comment on the newest Final Fantasy VII VOD on YouTube. Which is also still amazing. It is the like 200... It's the 250th VOD that I uploaded to YouTube. And I checked in between streams. I told you, but... it's more than 750 hours of content that I have archived on YouTube, which is insane. But I got a comment on the newest one from a person that I don't know, saying that they really like the stream and that they're going to watch more, and that Final Fantasy VII is one of their favorite games. And man, that really touched me. That really made my day. I don't usually get comments or actually new viewers at all. I mean, my streams are pretty dead, which I don't mind because I'm still having fun. Well, that was... Can I drop down? Okay, no. Well, that was so nice. It really stuck with me. Yeah, it is nice. Please don't insta-kill me. Or Kaylee. Please just die in, like, good nice skeletons. I need to get something new to drink soon. Friggin' the last bits of the cough that I still have from like 4 weeks ago are still there. I mean, again, it is like the last uproar, but it's still very annoying. Ow! Also, I just saw the boss, the Chimera, I'm pretty sure is the boss. Yeah, it's way too long. It really is. I mean, I do feel fine otherwise. It's just this, like, prevailing cough. It kind of reminds me, not entirely, but when I first got medication for my high blood pressure. I originally, well, goodbye me. Oh no, he missed. I originally started with a different medication that had a side effect, which would give me a constant, and I mean constant, sore throat. And I went back to my doctor and I said, I can't do this. After like 3 weeks, I said, we have to switch this. I can't live like this. And we did. Not all people obviously have that side effect. I think it's like a 30%. It's really high. It's a really high chance to get it, but it's not 100%, so they usually start out with that medication. But yeah, that was the worst side effects I've ever had. Not necessarily in like severity, but in longevity. It was really bad. Like I couldn't, I mean, just for fun, obviously, I sing. And I do talk a lot. Both during streams, which were on during that time. And just professionally. And I just couldn't. It was super, super bad. Yeah, I worked a lot on my voice, he says as it cracks. I worked a lot on my voice, and it's something I'm really proud of. And something that I can do a lot of work with. Yeah, but that was pretty bad. And that's why this cough is so damn annoying. I'm going to get something new to drink. This is not a bathroom break, don't get excited, you don't get to count. But I need something new to drink. I'll be right back. When it comes to my streams, I literally am the boss of you. Unless you start streaming yourself and make me your moderator, then you're the boss of me when you stream. Hello, Chimera. Or Ghidra. Let's do white. That's probably strong against the skeletons, right? Well, not really. I mean, strong enough. Stop it with the confusion. Ow. No! Oh, God damn it. This is one of the, like, few bosses I don't really like. Stop it! Oh, Meteor. Please Meteor them. Thank you. It is a very confusing dungeon, yeah. Because this is, I think, the first, like, main dungeon boss where we saw the sprite before. And it was just like a normal enemy, I think, in the Fireland. Wait, huh? Oh, it's... Oh, right, I'm confused. Let's do Thunder? I don't know what's good against this guy. Okay, the last one of this is Arrow. Oh, it's weak against Wind. No, not stone! Please don't petrify. Anything but petrification. The head just gives away. No! Both times that he petrified me, he went first the next round. If he decided to just do petrification again, there's nothing that I can do against it. It's very, yeah, it's just sleepy. Now the other head's sleepy too. I feel like now it shouldn't be able to attack with an attack called 3 heads. There we go. Whack a hat. We whacked them all. I am grateful to you for beating those monsters. Allow me to carry you. And now we're actually on the freaking zombie arms. Yeah, the longest chin. You have to go freaking all the way back out. No, wait, I can use... Can I use exit? I don't know. Because technically we moved. So I'm not going to do it. Out of fear. Also, I forgot where I had to go. Also, let me just heal up. Yeah, but I mean, in the... How do I get outside? That's the question. There's like several ways that I can drop. And this is, I guess, what the... I was wondering what all of these drop holes are for. There we go. There we go. What's that? Kaij Temple? You want some trivia? I got some trivia for you that I teased already. I told you that where I'm originally from, the River Rhine. On the River Rhine, there are a lot of castles, medieval castles. And just like an hour's drive or so from where I'm from, there are 2 castles which are colloquially known as Burg Katz and Burg Maus, which translate to Castle Cat and Castle Mouse. Castle Cat is actually named for a specific family, and because it was close to Castle Cat, the other castle, which actually has a different name, I just don't know it, became colloquially Castle Mouse. Now, there is a legend that I was told, like a local legend, when I got a tour of one of the castles. I don't know, I toured both. I don't remember which one. I was like 12 or so when I did this. And they basically said that the potentates of these two competing aristocratic families made a bet during hunting that they said, like, you can see Castle Cat from Castle Mouse and the other way around. And it is quite a bit away, but it's... I think it would be unreasonable that this has happened, but maybe not impossible. They're not that far apart from one another. And supposedly the bedrooms of those potentates faced each other. And they said, they got into an argument who would wake up earlier than the other one. And they decided, hey, the one who gets up earlier will shoot a crossbow bolt or an arrow, I don't remember, probably an arrow, through the other one's window to let them know that they've won. Well, according to the story, they both got up at the same time and shot each other with arrows because they fired at the same time. That's just like a local legend. Like it's told, and it's not mentioned in any of the like Wikipedia articles for those castles. I just heard it from a tour when I was there like 20 years ago. That was a very, very random fact that I just remembered out of nowhere like a couple of days ago. Captain Mac will tell you about the prophecy. Bye! Of course he does. I don't even know where that guy is. Isn't he still in his boat? I think that if you were to actually look at how far the castles are apart, it's highly unlikely. What is this for? What is this for? It's highly unlikely that that can occur because I do think they are technically too far for you to shoot an arrow into the other one's window. Also, you would have to be like insanely precise. But it is a fun story. It is a like fun niche story. The Earth plates have shifted a lot since then. Yeah, obviously. I mean, there are a lot of... Again, there are a lot of castles where I'm from. And I did... Like, me with my family, we did tour pretty much all of them at one point. Which is a fun activity. Like a fun family activity. That's something, obviously, that living in northern Germany, we don't really get a lot here. Like, why would you build... Most of the like, castles on the Rhine were built because, you know, you're in a river valley. You're pretty high up. There's nothing that's high up in northern Germany. Stop it! Yeah, there are some, like, chateaus and what's the English word for Schloss? There are some castles, definitely. Is Schloss castle? I think Burg is castle. And those are two very different things. What's Versailles called in English? I mean, except for, like, Versailles. Palace. Palace. Right. Whoops. That was the wrong button. I just wasted 2 cures. Yes, a palace is a very different thing than a castle. But there are also a lot of palaces where I'm from. Like, even the... I always have to check when my character is confused and does a spell, if the spell is aimed at them or at us. Even the very small, like 5,000 people place that I'm from, there is a palace there. And the city it belongs to has a palace. And the next city over has a palace. And one part of the, like, 20,000 people town that I went to school in had a palace. And a castle. You were very much done with France. I love that. You never went. I mean, understandable. You were like a teen, right? Or a young adult. And it was just... I can understand not caring anymore. You can only care so much as like an 18-year-old. Don't spooky laugh me. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you told me that. You told me about the really negative experiences with the, like, travel / stay / exchange organization. Spending the weekdays in a Catholic girls' school with real nuns. As it should be. When I was, like in the last years of high school, we actually got some people, like I think 3 girls that transferred over from like a Catholic nun-run school that was close to ours. They transferred over to make their, to get their high school diploma at our school. And goodbye. Yep. And they told some stuff, man. I was not... For me, as like an atheistic... Like, I was a... Fuck me, fucking insta-deaths. Like, I was already a pretty heartfelt atheist at the time, and hearing what they said about their school experience did not change that at all. I watched some YouTubers a month ago that went to visit Dungeons & Cats and Friends 7 that felt very empowering to watch. Yeah, I believe that. No, it absolutely didn't. The one thing I remember is that they told us that the nuns, pretty much their sex ed class, was that the nuns told them if they ever, like, felt aroused, they should just eat an apple. And that was pretty much it. It felt like something out of the 50s. Like, they didn't learn jack shit. Hey, extra XP. Oh, there is another dungeon before the main dungeon, I guess. Right, we're in Windia now. There's literally the only chocobo, which is like this little forgot what they called, like weather thing. How about some cure potions? Yes, please. All of them, please. Thanks. Yeah, screaming for apples. Oh, what a nice inn. They even have some amenities. I mean, I guess it makes sense for a hotel to have refreshers. I like the little, like, window flaps. Where's Norma? Have you seen her? I don't know who that is, lady. I just arrived. How about buying my Cupid locket for 300 GP? I don't know what that is, but I want it. What a Cupid locket. I hope you're happy with the Cupid locket. I don't know what it does, lady. I guess it cures mute, blind, and confusion. Hey. That's good. Finally, no more confusion. I'd like to help you, but we have enough explosives. Yes, that's the only way you can help me. By giving me literal bombs. Oh, that's the freaking Dr. Wily guy. Excuse me, are you Otto? Later. My daughter Norma went to the tower up north using my rainbow road. The Mario Kart track? But the powerful wind from Mount Gale broke the road-making machine. The road-making machine. Norma's stuck there until the winds die down. It's a supermarket. It kind of looks like it, yeah. Actually, it looks more like a library. Man, let's keep on going. The Crystal of Wind might be in that mountain. It's not. It's not. It's in the tower. I know. Nice. None of these gears are connected, Otto. You think it might be this? Why the machine's not working? Yeah, so there are... It can't be. So there are 3 dungeons in the wind area. What the? A chocobo? There's your little chocobo reference. It will be the only one. There is the forest with a tree. There is the wind, like the Mount Gale that they were talking about. And there's the tower, which is where the actual Crystal of Wind is. If only the wind would stop, then I could gather seeds again. Do you know you live in a town called Windia? The Wobius crest is buried in Spencer's place. If we had it, we could reach the ship dock from here. I mean, maybe check where you move. If I were to move to a place called Insanely Loud Annoying Place, I don't think I would be surprised if it's insanely loud and annoying. Yeah, she's gathering seeds. I don't know where she would get seeds in this town. It looks deader than the freaking iced over city. Otto built the tower up north, but Pazuzu invaded it. Pazuzu! Sounds like a bird from Futurama. I mean, it is a bird in here as well. Isn't it like a demon with wings? Like a Sumerian demon, maybe? I know that Pazuzu is also the name of the demon that possesses the girl in The Exorcist. Just can't go out and play in this wind. I love climbing on the roof. But in this wind, no way. A gargoyle. Okay, we have this battlefield. I think this is literally the last battlefield in the entire game. I'm not entirely sure, but it could very well be. I don't know where another one would be. God, fucking water hacks. There we go. Stop with the neck chokes. How do you even choke me? You have fins. How do you choke with fins? I guess you have to be really determined to do that, so I shouldn't... I shouldn't, like, discourage them. Yeah, water hacks. Maybe they have, like, a garrote or something. They won't even do it directly. That would be kind of weird, but... Now, water gun I can see. Oh my god, that's a pretty strong water gun. Oh my god! Stop, please! Isn't this? I don't like that the fish can heal themselves. Maybe there's actually another battleground in front of Mount Gale. I didn't really pay attention to it. But there's a really, like, there's a real chance that this might be the last battleground in the game. I get why they did it. It's like a streamline thing, and again, when I played this game as a kid, I just ignored the battlefields and still got through the game fine. It's definitely my least favorite part Even though I still like the combat. Like, the combat's fine. Just classic turn-based JRPG combat. I do like that. Have we come to a conclusion if this here on the vampire's chest, is it a face? Is it a bow tie? Or is it boobs? I think all three interpretations are very valid. It's boobs, okay. Of course you're gonna say that. There's some that vampire is actually just straight up called vampire. I love the freaking bat sprite. It looks so derpy. You are, as per usual. Ow. Oh my god. Nice one, Kaylee. I do kind of remember the next dungeons. Mount Gale is, I'm pretty sure, the one that I thought was the volcano in the Fireland, where it's like shrouded in mist. So you have to find an item to see enemies again, just like the ice pyramid. Which I didn't find in the ice pyramid, so we'll see if I find it in the mountain. And then the tower, I remember being pretty straightforward. Just go up. And like some lever puzzles, if I recall correctly. It's been a while. I don't think I've played this game in like 7 years all the way through. 2 more to go! We did get so much stuff delivered today at work that we had to like put away that I actually kind of feel my muscles. We got a whole bunch of, I mean, you saw the picture, Kikon. We got a whole bunch of like controller equipment and amplifiers in like 4 giant boxes. And we got, actually later, we got 11 laser projectors, like LED projectors. Each of them weighs like, I think 10 kilos. I don't know why it all came today. Oh, just more XP, okay. Probably because they wanted to get like rid of it before the holiday tomorrow. I'm just very happy that those projectors came right before my PTO. So that I hopefully when I come back, my coworkers will have just installed every single one of them, and I don't have to do anything. I doubt it. Windhole Temple. It's a kind of unfortunate name. I don't want to go in the Windhole. They want to wait for me? Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Is there nothing here but some heal potions? not bad. Weird. That is kind of weird. I don't know what's supposed to be here. Let me save in the emulator before we go into Mount Gale. Ah, it has this song again. I don't know how long this dungeon is. I remember the tower not being that long. And I definitely want to finish the Wind Realm today. But probably not the entire game. Probably not the last dungeon. That I will save for not even next Wednesday, because I will take next Wednesday off. I do have like a week completely free next week. And I will use it to relax excessively. That's my plan anyway. But I will stream like on Sundays. But next Wednesday I won't stream. Actually, have we heard this song before? Yeah, you're not there as well. That's not the reason that I'm not streaming on Wednesday. But it did make the decision easier. Let's say that. But yeah, I will just have a very relaxing week. But the Final Fantasy VII streams will be on. I just feel when it comes to Final Fantasy VII, we're so close to the end. Not that we're far away with this game. But this game hasn't been running for that long, and it's not that long. So it can wait another week. But Final Fantasy VII, I mean, we've been playing that since I started streaming again, which was in February or something. It's been like 8 months. It is what I expected. You know, those games take a long time, so if I'm optimistic, which I know I shouldn't be, like 6 months for one game is realistic. So I would finish 8, let's say in the middle of 2025, so I'm 9 at the end, then 10 and 13 by the end of 2026, and 15 and 16 by the end of 2027, by which probably 17 will have been released. It is quite some time. I mean, those are long games. But I do want to uphold what I said a couple, not weeks ago. I guess it is a couple of weeks, but it's longer than a couple of weeks. That I do want to play some games on Wednesdays as well, like intersperse some Wednesday games. But for the most part, I will also stream Final Fantasy on Wednesdays. Where the fuck do I go? Like, I will become pretty much a main Final Fantasy streamer. Which is kind of funny, considering how that's not a series that I have, like, childhood nostalgia for. Oh, I can just jump over this. I'm an idiot. It's just one square. Is that the boss already? I think that's the right sprite. Maybe this Mount Gale dungeon isn't long? Because we already had the big-ass tree. I remember this dungeon being longer. Do I just constantly confuse it with the frickin'... I thought that the mist thing was here after... Well, there were some parts of the volcano where we didn't see enemies, but I also didn't find an item again. Well, I don't know. I'm just confusing all of these by now. We'll see. But yeah, streaming is just one of many hobbies, so I can't really afford to do, to spend more time with it. But I am happy that I'm still doing it. And I am happy that I started again. What's up here? Yeah, I like that you come to watch. Let me charge my phone before I forget. Ha! Can no longer confuse me because I bought a freaking necklace from a random lady in town. It was pretty cheap actually, but worth it because of that. Now I just need something against petrification. I don't even know. I really have to look up what the refreshers are for. I think. I don't know. I have 50 of them. You know what? I'm looking that up right now. I am closing this gap in my Final Fantasy Mystic Quest education. Mystic Quest refreshers. What the heck do refreshers do is the first thing. I played this game probably a half dozen times and I still have no idea what the fuck refreshers do. Oh, it's when an enemy reduces one of your stats, like speed or attack or defense. Yeah, no wonder I never used that. As a child, I didn't connect the dots. But I'm glad to see that apparently I'm not the only one who struggled with that. I mean, there's also seeds. Like, I know what seeds do. Seeds replenish your spell charges. No, don't confuse her. Confuse me, because I'm immune now. Well, that's not the right status effect. I'm not immune to sleep. Sleep is nice. Maybe she likes to be confused. Well, not on my watch. I need her sharp and focused. Having her wits about her. We are saving the world after all. Make her. Hey, only if I have consent. Just because she's in my party doesn't mean she gave me consent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that thing up there is the boss. It doesn't look like it. Ooh, there's a nice chest. It doesn't look like it, but that's Sprite, like what I say is the boss. That's supposed to be a headless horseman. And the funny thing is that the horse also doesn't have a head. I remember that now. Which I don't think that's how the myth goes. Apollo helm. I think that's the highest helm, right? It is. Still fire defense. Now I will take a really quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Thank you very much. I don't know what's over there, but I want to see. I'm actually really looking forward to putting my new phone into use. The case also came. Just very, very shortly, like 15 minutes before the stream or so. And I'm also really looking forward to checking out the cello again. I recently did like a thread on Blue Sky about like with all the instruments that I own. And that made me just think about the cello again, because it's literally the first time since I moved here that I took it out of its bag. And I thought to myself, man, this is the one instrument like that I really... I mean, I do play my guitars, I do play my basses. I play some of my other instruments from time to time. Obviously, the synth is my main thing right now. But I mainly have, like, buy instruments to either collect them or to have them for, like, certain projects. Or I bought them for some certain projects. While the, like, mainstay drums, guitars, and bass, I can kind of play them. I don't have the drive to become, like, a master player. I'm pretty good, like, good enough for pretty much everything I want to do with all of them already. And I practice from time to time and just enjoy that. But the one instrument that I really would love to go, like, deep into it and learn how to properly play it. Actually, not properly, as I'm going to say, but play it, like, nicely, is the cello. And that's why I finally decided, fuck it. I'm not going to... I will make it easy for me, coming from bass and guitar. And I got specifically strings. Classical... Any classically trained cellist will probably cringe and should not listen to me right now. I got strings that are specifically for tuning in fourths, so I can use bass tuning and my bass technique. I don't have to adjust that much. And I also got a double bass bow that I can hold in German grip. I know it's not really done for cellos. It was done, or is still done, for viola da gamba, even the ones that are like pretty much cello-sized. It's just way easier for me than the typical like overhand French grip. I also love the look of the German grip more. Yeah. Probably all people who actually play cello will physically cringe hearing me say that, but that's how I will play it. I was always someone that said, not just when it comes to instruments, but the way you do stuff, it doesn't have to work for everyone. You don't have to do stuff the way everyone does. It just has to work for you. Exactly. I remember it's not been that long ago, like a few years. I was at a pool party, and there was someone playing guitar there, and we talked about it, and eventually I played some things on guitar, and then another guest of the party came to me. And as you said, I play guitars and basses like as if I were left-handed, but the strings are still right-hand stringed instruments. So the deepest note, the deepest string is on the bottom for me. That's how I've played all the time, and I'm a pretty good bass player. I'm an okay guitarist. And the other guest basically said, "You're playing that wrong, aren't you?" And I looked at him. I'm pretty proud of what I came up with, and said, "Well, I'm playing music, aren't I? How am I playing it wrong when I am playing it, and I am playing music, and I am playing songs? Isn't that the whole point of playing an instrument? You can make everything work for you. It will make it harder a lot of the times if you do it differently, mainly because the instrument wasn't designed for how you might play it, and also you will have less resources. But that can also lead to some like unique and cool styles that only you can pull off because you play differently than others. That's what I think. It's better to just do it your own way, and the wrong way, than don't do it at all. And that's what I decided for the cello as well. Yeah, this thing here, this is supposed to be a headless horseman. More true, I know. Thank you. So you're the one who's draining the crystal of wind's power. Nah. Nah. It's Pazuzu. But you'll never meet him. See, it's a headless horseman on a headless horse. I love how he just says, nah. The horse isn't holding. Yeah, he holds his head, but the horse gets shafted. It doesn't it doesn't even have its like head somewhere. I don't remember the other sprites for this one. This is the first encounter I think that we had where I don't remember the other sprites. I think there's one where the horse is like almost collapsed down, but I don't remember the last one. Yeah, it would have been really funny. It's still a funny sprite. Oh my god, that actually hurts a lot. Excuse me, was that a head doomerang? I have to pay attention to the attack names. Well, that's a rapier, just that's not really an impressive name, attack name. It is a cool weapon though. When it comes to like the classical one-handed swords, I think I think rapiers are the coolest. I even have like a show rapier. It's not a show fighting rapier. It's not, while it isn't sharpened, the edges aren't sharpened, it does have a pointed tip, which is not okay when you're doing like show fighting. But it does have weight. It does have weight. You can actually practice with it. Which was my original intention, but to be completely honest, I want to be the dickhead in the park who waves a freaking rapier around. Maces are nice too. I'm not really a big, like, blunt weapon guy in games or in real life, I guess. Not that I'm an anything weapon guy in real life. Oh my god! Yeah, that's the... I love how he didn't move. But the horse just went... DIY weapon guy. I feel like that's a legally questionable thing to be called. Yeah, that was a head boomerang. Again, I don't remember the last sprite. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Oh, yeah, okay, right. The horse gone. The freaking eyes. Oh, please don't die. Yeah, he's coming towards me. No, that's an insta-kill attack! Fuck me! Well, goodbye. I can't res you. I don't have the spell. I just have to white him. And hope he... I think he only takes 1 or 2 more spells. At the most. So this should be possible. Yeah, okay. But if he just decided to do the freaking insta-kill attack on me again... then, well, that would have been goodbye. Exit, please. We did what we came here to do. Actually, did something change in the freaking Windhole Temple? Because I don't know what this is for. Yeah, I don't know what this is for. One thing, while I tallied up the VOD hours that I have on the YouTube channel, that was interesting, I think, was to see the like average length of a stream. And when I was still streaming, when I still had my old job, being there for relaxation, maybe. My streams were mainly like 3.5 hours. And now my streams are mostly like 2.5 hours. But there are some outliers. I mean, the longest stream I've ever done was either... There were 2 charity streams that were over 9 hours. And there was the... Oh yeah, the fucking kids on the inn now. Because there's no wind. And And there was the New Year's Eve stream where I played through Donkey Kong Country 1, Donkey Kong Country 2, and half of Donkey Kong Country 3. I think that was also like 8.5 hours in total. Yeah, what a safe place. I mean, you heard him. Now there's no wind, so he can't fall down. You can see forever. Hello, Otto. The wind has suddenly stopped. I'll try to make the Rainbow Road. Yes. It worked! Otto, we're going to save Norma and the crystal. Wait! In the tower, you'll see switches on even-numbered floors. Flick the switches with your axe. Then the elevator won't go past that floor. Okay. Wind is the only thing that makes people fall down. Yes. It does. That's how it works. Yeah, the axe is just still the best weapon I have. I think I get the best sword in the last dungeon. Time to go into the tower. Pazuzu's tower. Well, that was easy. This also has a nice song. Are you Norma? I was so afraid no one would find me. But now I can go home. Dad's waiting for you. Bye. Alright, bombs are good against those, right? Yes. Wow. Wait, I think I have to, like, tell him to fuck off first because I just saw him out of my eye. Was anything good against the birds? Like, weapon-wise? I don't remember. Well, not bombs. Maybe the freaking claws? Not really. Man, I love the music in this game. There he is. I was waiting for you, little beasts. Bye. Alright, he's on the elevator. That's why we need to stop the elevator, because it's just fucking going up and down with it. He's just trolling me with the elevator. Bastard. Sword probably also. I don't think there's a weapon that's good against the birds. No, blind! I mean, she's still hit. Lightning? Yeah, I meant specifically like physical weapons. Because I do want to like save as much magic as possible. I don't really need to. Arrows, I don't have the arrows. Right, the arrows were good against them. But that's Phoebe's weapon, and Phoebe's not in the party. I mean, I can use some spells. I do have a few spell charges, like black and wizard spells. And I do have 15 seeds, and the woman in the town now sells seeds, so I can be a little more liberal with spells, I feel like. I mean, arrow is probably going against them, but let's try thunder. Yeah, thunder's bad, actually. Arrow is good against them. No, that's just a hook. What are those? Oh, those are Sphinx. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, manticores. Of course. How could I be so insensitive? Look at that freaking purple chimera. It looks more like hot pink on the overworld map. But the battle sprite was definitely very, very purple. No, the blind! She's actually... She has like a 3-for-3 record of hitting the enemy when she's blinded. Maybe I shouldn't complain about them using blind, because she just fucking does it. While I just miss when I'm not blinded. I don't really know why I go out of my way to get the, like, normal chests. There's really no reason to do that. There were just bombs in there, and I already have, like, max bombs. How do I... Oh, through there. Okay. I sense another, like, confusing dungeon. Those are the best ones. I mean, this game is pretty straightforward. I think I'll be level 31 soonish. Which means I finally caught up to Kaylee. I think the idea is basically to trap him so that he can't leave with the elevator. As Otto said, we can like flip switches and that kind of locks the elevator. Time for a better mate? What? I already forgot what you could be referring to. Sometimes I just say shit. That doesn't mean that I remember what I did, what I said. Oh, another teammate. Yeah. I mean, we get one more. We get Phoebe again for the last dungeon. And I think she's level 37? Question mark? I don't remember. Sometimes I do. Oh wait, yeah, I can do this, and you can actually use arrow on all of these. Oh. Okay, the frickin' beholders actually reflect arrow. That's, I think, the first time that I've seen that animation. Oh, still didn't. Ah, now she missed. Let's do it like this. There we go. And we got that guy as a normal enemy now. Thanatos. I think you... Actually, I don't know. Do you get Ruben again? I wouldn't know what for. So I guess Ruben is the only companion that you only get once. Yeah, when boss enemies become normal enemies, I mean, they generally keep their 3 different sprites, but you do so much damage that you pretty much always skip the second sprite. Hey, we got the freaking, what are they called? Sorcerers again. That's one of my favorite sprites, when they just drop down and say, "No! I'm just an old man!" Stop with the heals. They really are just some geezers. I don't know if we have to pretty much like go up all the way and then fight our way down a different way to trap him. I don't recall. Oh my absolute lord. No. We do attack. Aim and an attack. Yeah, they get really pissed. I don't know if there are like enemy sprites that we haven't seen yet. I mean, obviously we haven't seen the sprite for Pazuzu and for the final boss. But I think we've seen... I don't think the last dungeon... Oh my god, of course they can petrify. We've seen... I don't think the last dungeon or this dungeon introduced like any fresh, like completely new enemy sprites. The last dungeon, by the way, is pretty much a... Like, it involves fighting all of the 4 main bosses again. Like, in an upgraded form. So the Bone Dragon... That... the Ice Golem, the dreaded Ice Golem, the Dragon, and Pazuzu. Because, of course, that's like the cliche, right? Sounds like the one Zelda final dungeon. In which Zelda do you fight old bosses again? I don't actually know which one you mean right now. But they didn't have time for the final stuffs. What? Was it one we played? We played Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, right? That's the only ones we played. I don't know what you mean. I legitimately don't know what you mean. Oh my god, he exploded himself! Where they didn't have time for the final stuffs. They had to reuse a lot of pre-made stuff. Yeah, that's Majora's Mask, but it didn't include bosses from Ocarina of Time. And not... It's not where you have to, like... fight old... Like, the bosses that you fought in the same game. At the end of the game. That is something that happens in a few games. Maybe even in a Zelda game? But none that I recall right now. But yeah, they used a lot of the assets from that game. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. This is not going to work. Goodbye, yeah. Yeah, that was Ocarina of Time, but there was no refighting of bosses. It was the like Ganon's Tower, where you had to you had like small little mini dungeons that each were themed on the previous dungeons, but they were like different things. But I can't see why you made the comparison. Ah, I can't go over there. Not same, it's very different. Here at Chiaro Band Studios, we stand for accuracy. Accuracy of information. It's not a, like, boss gauntlet. Oh my god, why does he have an auto kill? Since when? Since I provide the finest trivia twice a week. See? Worth every channel point. Maybe, but you're not going to fact check me. See? My bones! Actually, it's not as bad as it could have been, considering how much I was, like, moving around today. How much stuff I was carrying. Let's heal up again. I don't know what this hook is even for. Yeah, we'll see. There's a real chance that I won't sleep that much longer, because one day is usually not enough for me to revert to my, like, usual sleep cycle. But as is, tomorrow will be... Oh, I fucking used the heal potion again. I will just have a very relaxing day. Oh, it's probably... I can go from there to here. Okay, okay. Oh no, not you again. Oh no, not the freaking heal potion. I hate when games do that. That they don't put me back where I was. That they do put me back where I was. You see? Because I used heal potions with Kaylee, I'm still on the item tab. Instead of being always on the same spot. Yeah, it's just how it is. Like, I usually need like 2 days. So come next week, I'll probably revert to like my preferred sleep schedule, which is sleeping from like 2 to 9 instead of like 10:30 till 6. Which is what I do during a work week. Stop it with the heals. You can't escape me. Don't prolong the inevitable. That's all the fun? Not for me, it isn't. There's an actual, like a real chest. I don't know what's in it, but I want it. In every context? Ah. Well, that's something for another time to find out. Oh, I forgot they turned into snakes. Okay, that's confusion. I was very worried that it was like an insta-kill or something stupid like that again. I don't know how long of a dungeon this is. We'll see, I guess. Stop missing, he will just heal. Okay, thank you. Flare is the last spell. Well, life is the last spell. I could have sworn that I should have already found life. Well, that's one of the switches, so I should probably get that. I probably missed life. Like the spell, not being alive. It would be funny if that's the last spell. Like the one spell that I just miss in this playthrough. Let's just flare once, why not? See what it does. It's not as impressive as I had hoped. It is what I said. Now I think he can... I mean, he can leave. But I think he can only leave up. I don't think he can go any more down than this. If I understood auto correctly. Oh, he said something else. You forgot about Captain Mac. Oh, you can't forget about Captain Mac. Oh my god, no, we're fighting. Hello, sir. I guess that was it. That was it. You're probably weak to arrow, right? Pazuzu! You are weak against arrow. Pile driver? Freaking wrestling bird? I know he also lies down. I'm pretty sure he also lies down, like, weirdly seductively. Like a good bird doggo. Yeah, he's very adorned. It's fun having, like, fighting a boss where I have the weakness, a way to exploit his weakness on both characters. Yeah, adorned is a word. Is it niche? I don't feel it is niche. Psych shield. I don't know what that does. Oh my god. I don't think I can attack him now. I vaguely remember something like this. Let me try actually. Okay, no, I could just attack him. Psych shield is down. Maybe I couldn't attack him with a spell then. I love how he's weak to wind, even though he also uses wind. Like a friggin' dragon Pokemon. He does have a lot of health, though. Oh, there we go. Now he's tired, Bird King. Oh. Okay. I guess doing the Psych Shield. No! Fuck you. I hate double petrification in this game. God damn it. Resting pose, the eyes were kind of tired for that. But I mean, he does know Pile Driver. I actually don't think he can kill any one character. So I can just do arrow again. Actually, that was a mistake, because if he's faster next turn, I'm fucked. Okay, no, okay, he's faster. And I'm faster as well, actually. Now Psych Shield? Yeah, okay. Oh no, okay, that's the fucking shield. Yep. Goodbye. I actually forgot he had the shield. That was actually my mistake. I just didn't pay attention. Okay, so absolutely no spells during the shield. Yeah, I think it's just an insta-kill. He's definitely a more, like, involved boss fight, I feel like. With the shield and waiting for the timing. There we go. And I do think he only switches stance after a psych shield, after he does psych shield. Which is unlike other fights. At least I don't remember him changing sprite. Let me defense. I think melee weapons are okay, it's just spells. Okay, but it's down now anyway. Yeah, exactly. I love that sound effect. Oh no, okay, never mind. I was just wrong. There he is. Putting his hand on his bird knee. So far he hasn't done the fucking petrification attack. Oh, the shield's down again, okay. There it goes. If he's faster than Kaylee now and just does the stone beak again, I'm just fucked. Okay. Now. Yeah, he saves it. He savors it even. Oh, nice crit, Kaylee. Yeah, there. See, he does lie down very seductively. I remember. I mean, the eyes don't really scream seductive, but the pose. Wait, I didn't pay attention. Is the shield gone, or did you just put it up? Let me attack with axes. I didn't pay attention. I was too distracted by his sexy pose. I don't think he put it up. I think it was that the shield went away. Yeah, now he's using it. Yeah, seduced even. Shouldn't last that much longer. Yeah, there we go. He was very generous with the petrification attack this time. Okay, we take the elevator. Pazuzu! Yes, we got the last of the crystals. And the sky coin. And I don't know if I missed any items in here. And if I do, I don't care. Get me the fuck out of here. Yes, please. Give me all them potions. I do think the last dungeon is at least an hour, probably longer. And that right now is too long for me. I am getting, like, a little tired. Where's the old lady that sells seeds now? Was she in here? No. Because I do want to buy some seeds for the final dungeon, so I can use more spells. She also wasn't in here. Where was she? You're tired since after bathing and eating. Yeah, those are two things that tend to make you very tired. Where the fuck are they? In one of the left rooms. It's not going any more left than this. No, I'm pretty sure. It's not her, right? Oh, it's probably that house. No, it is her! Just give me 50. Thanks. Yeah, 65. That should be enough. We're going to the last dungeon. That we will still do. I actually don't remember how this continues. Actually, let me talk with Otto first. Not that I missed anything. Because we do have to switch companions again. And I don't know when that happens. That's not Otto's house. Hello. We still have Captain Mac to worry about. Spencer said you'd help. Oh, right. Oh, Ruben. Do you join the party again? I don't recall that. Ruben, are you okay? Yeah, and guess what I found when I fell? A stairway to the top of the focus tower. Stairway? I've got it. If we refill the dry lake, we can save Captain Mac. Oh, that was the doctor. Never mind. How? Go to Spencer's tunnel. Set up a bomb there, and the water from the upper lake will spill into the dry lake. But Spencer's tunnel is caved in. There's one way. If you power the Rainbow Road machine with Thunder Rock, you can reach Spencer's place. What the fuck is Thunder Rock? Dad will know about this. Stairs, we just had a very nice elevator. Kaylee, would you take care of Norma? Ruben and I know the focus tower well. Do we? Ruben literally never went to the focus tower. Well, he went once. We'll be back from Fireberg in no time. Oh, so Ruben does join again. But I don't think we have any fights. Right? We just go to the freaking fire town. I do want to see this. Because I thought that we only had the last dungeon left. Is there another dungeon before that? I don't think so. Also, do we know Focus Tower well? Because I sure don't know where I'm going right now. Right, that's part of the last dungeon. Some huge lore up? I mean, the lore in this game is pretty basic. But not gonna lie, I was surprised that he joined again. I do not recall that. Man, look how well we know Focus Tower. Where the fuck do I go? Okay, yeah, that was the right exit. Best town music. Hello, going to steal your stuff. Arian, you ever heard of Thunder Rock? Of course, wait a second. Here, take it. Where did you have that? Do I need to wash my hands? That was weird. And I think now I just bring that to the guy. And then Ruben gets replaced. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Like we go to Spencer's tunnel, and then we get Phoebe back. Right, no, you do fight on the ship. She has a boobs bonus. Yeah, she's definitely a freak. In the best kind of way. But yeah, I do remember now. You do... It's not a long dungeon, but you do fight enemies on Spencer's... Or on Captain Mac's ship. Like ghost enemies and the jazz. And I think then you do that with Ruben. I completely just completely erased that from my memory. Oops. Found some Thunder Rock, huh? Let me just supercharge the Bifrost. Power up completed. Now you can go to Spencer's place. Okay, we'll go to the ship. And that'll be the end for today. And then next time we'll finish the game. It'll probably take like 1.5 hours then. If we do the ship and the last dungeon. And depending on how long it takes and how like spry I'm still feeling after that, we will start Scarmont. Yeah, I like that plan as well. Wait a second. He said go to Spencer's place. I interpreted it as go in here. But there just was a freaking another Bifrost. That led up behind the tower. He never said I should go back to the tower and beyond. But that would make more sense as to why we need to power the freaking Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, because this is a dead end. Well, you didn't explain that very well, game. Well, by now, Ruben and I definitely know Focus Tower well. Because we're just walking back and forth through it. We're just the errand team. We're errand boys sent by grocery clerks to collect the bill. Bye, it was lovely seeing you. I only now noticed that bridge. I mean, it's not a long way. And by now, I actually do know where I have to go. Yes, a very important job. There we go. Spencer's place. Let's blow that area up with a mega grenade. We did it! Let's tell Kaylee. And we first check out if there's any like stuff around here. Like that. Well, I can't throw a bomb. Well, that was a waste of time. Anything up here? I can go in the water here. Ah, I can blow it up from here. Okay. Oh. No, no, no. Get up there. I still don't have this, like, teleporter, and I don't know where you get it. But it's all worth it for this. Oh, it is the frickin' teleporter for this. Okay. I don't know if I want to go back. Check those places out. Yeah, very good timing. The game really showed me. Hey, it worked. Thanks to you, the lake is as beautiful as ever. It worked. The ship is afloat. Thanks, I'll head there now. But the ship's full of monsters. Let us go first. Give this captain cap to Dad when you find him. Then he know I'm coming. Ah, it's a captain cap. How the fuck do I get over there, though? Oh, wait, no. Right, I do need it. Like, there was a woman here that said, oh, you can take this. If we had the crest thingy, we can take the teleporter in the basement to see the captain or something like that. You can see I paid a lot of attention when they talked to me. Yeah, this one. Wait. That's alright. That's way too dancey music for the ghost ship. Wait, didn't someone say that? The world is not saved, lady. The game's not over. Or was it in this house? I think it was in this house. Yes, it's in here. Ship dock. There we go. That's a pretty small ship. It's not a big ship. Could have maybe splurged for a little bigger ship there. Just like a little bit more. There's so much wood here. You could have built the friggin' dock has used more wood than the ship. Yeah, ghost ship. Okay. This, even though I completely forgot it, this we will not do today. Baby pirate ghost ship. But this, and afterwards the last dungeon, are the only things left in this game. Again, I think it will be like 1.5 hours afterwards. Probably directly we'll start Scammond, but we will finish this game in 2 weeks from now, Wednesdays. Because I will take next Wednesday off. But both Sunday streams, Final Fantasy VII, are still on. I think there is a real chance that, like, in 2 to 3 streams from now, we will finish Final Fantasy VII. So I should probably prepare Final Fantasy VIII. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Appreciate it as always. Let me save before I forget. There you go. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll actually see each other soon, which I'm obviously excited about. And then on Sunday, more Final Fantasy VII. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye.